Mr. James Murphy is under my care for pancreatic cancer. His disease is terminal. He has a life expectancy of 12 months or less. The cancer has spread to my liver, and I am now in the process of dying from liver failure.
This motel room, or another like it, will probably be the place Jeremy Murphy will die. That's the best case scenario. If his money runs out, he'll be back out on the street, waiting for his cancer to kill him.
I got sick. The person I was staying with couldn't handle watching me get sick, so I was asked to leave, or pretty much asked to leave.
A former caregiver with in-home support services, Jamie's now homeless and in need of some of that same assistance he once provided. Problem is, there are no hospice or palliative care centers for the homeless, so he's taken refuge in a Motel 6 to die with dignity.
For people that really don't understand what hospice care is, why can't homeless people have hospice care?
If you or I are dying, we have the option of having hospice in our home. What that means is there's a hospice team that comes in at least once a week, and there's always a family member or friend who gets designated as the caregiver. Well, homeless people don't have that, and trying to deliver that level of care on the street, first of all, that's almost impossible, but secondly, if they're going to help you ease the pain, that involves medication.
Oh, I'm frightened. I'm frightened. I'm very frightened. I'm frightened of being attacked. I'm frightened of being robbed, and having thousands of dollars worth of medications that aren't supposed to be, out. I'm going to be carrying on me. So yeah, I'm scared. I can't be in this situation.
In 2016, the latest year the numbers were available, at least 14 homeless people found dead on the streets of Sacramento passed away from a terminal illness, which is why Dr. Von Friedrichs Fitzwater founded Joshua's House, a nonprofit facility that will allow the homeless to die in a safe and comfortable place.
We have people with advanced cancer and heart disease and diabetes who are dying on the street, and that just, when I learned that, I was shocked.
Von Friedrichs Fitzwater, a retired professor of the UC Davis School of Medicine, lost her grandson, Joshua, to a drug overdose while he was living on the streets in Omaha. She's naming the 20-bed facility after him, and says it'll be a place where people like Jamie Murphy, who've been discharged from the hospital with a terminal illness, can spend their final days in a home-like, comfortable space and allow their hospice teams to treat them in a safe environment.
In fact, it'll be the first one on the West Coast and the 8th one in the country.
So there's nothing like this in California?
Nothing. We know the hospitals are telling me we're going to be full the first week, which tells you the extent of the problem, but it'll be a start.
The facility's approval is still facing an appeal from the Neighborhood Association, where it will have to convince the public and people like Jeffrey Ray, who owns the adjacent flooring business, that Joshua's House will be a welcome addition to the area.
It's really been a struggle. We come down here every day and we wonder how much stuff is going to be left on our dock, and I appreciate and understand and agree that a facility like that, like what she is trying to come up with, is a very good idea. My major thing would be just this location is a poor choice.
When you're that sick and you're dying, I think it demonstrates the heart and soul of a city that can allow people to die on the street like that. It says something about who we are as a community.
We're not lowlifes, we're people. Each of us have different problems and everything, but we're still people, and we deserve, a place to die, with dignity.
Joshua's House isn't slated to open until the fall of 2018, about a year from Jamie's 12-month prognosis given to him last November. For now, he's waiting for death in his motel room.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to go, or who's going to help, and then wherever I'm placed at, wherever I'm at, and then I guess that's where I'm supposed to be. And if that means I die on the street or I die in a facility, or just it's pretty much whatever God's will is for me. I need help. I need help.